tradition of Tonglen is Tibetan Buddhist one. Tonglen is wonderful practice. Tong means give, Len means taking or receiving. So the more you give, the more we will receive. And it is a law of cause and effect. The more we are generous, kind, and giving, and then we will receive the result and good karma and reward and happiness. Even though we don't look for reward and just give. That's the idea. Just give, don't look for results. And but somehow, in back of our head or deep in our heart, we do honestly we do look for or seeking reward or result. Right? That's okay, and nothing wrong with that. And so now I'd like to explain what is Tonglen. Tonglen practice is part of Bodhichitta meditation. It is part of Mahayana meditation. And so when you feel that you are not giving enough for others, and when you feel that you are not sure what to give, and when you feel that you are not useful, and you are not doing any kind of spiritually like a productive, and you would like to be great service, you would like to practice great service, and you say to yourself, what can I do? What can I do, right? I'd like to do something. So there is lots of things you can do, and when you feel like you're giving, material giving is not the only giving, and usually when we talk about giving, you think about material things like money, food, shelter, etc., medicine, etc. And when you do Tonglen practice, you don't need material things, food, material gift. There are different kinds of giving. Giving material aid, giving protection, and giving the Dharma, giving the spiritual teaching, and sharing spiritual practice. Actually, giving the Dharma, sharing the spiritual practice is highest giving. And this is what we do as a yogi or yogini or monk or someone who doesn't have material gift to give. So do the spiritual giving, and we do Tonglen practice. So we give spiritual practice, and we receive and from others or taking. So what we are taking here is we're taking their pain and suffering towards us. And then we free or release others from suffering and pain. I would like to now explain how do we do the Tonglen practice. Okay, usually Tonglen practice done with a breathing exercise. So as I breathe out, or when you breathe out, you send white light through your nostril and also white light come from your heart, goes out, and the light goes out, white light, and the essence of this white light is your love. And you send out, and this is giving. You're giving your love, giving encouragement. You send out and give to all sentient beings. And also you can give your love to one particular person, and when it is necessary, you give as you breathe out. And then imagine, as soon as the light went out and the light is reached sentient beings and particular being, particular person who is suffering, who is lack of love and care. Imagine that person received, and that person felt good, and felt peace and happiness. Okay. Then as you breathe in, you imagine the suffering of that person or suffering of others coming towards you, and with the breath towards you in the form of smoke or fog and so forth, coming in you, coming with the breath into your heart, and you take in without fear, and I'm taking in, I'm releasing the pain and suffering of others. So when you imagine you're taking in the suffering and the pain of others in the form of smoke or a fog, that practice is compassion. You're freeing sentient beings from suffering. So you take in. After you take in, you imagine that suffering, pain is transformed, purified by power of your loving kindness, by power of your Tonglen practice. And you don't worry about it. And don't think, oh, I'm taking so much in me. What is going to happen to me? Well, don't worry, don't think about it. Because you have a power of love and compassion, nothing is going to happen to you. And why? Because power of your love and compassion purify that suffering and pain and inhaled or come in and transform into love, transform into white light, transform into white light. It's like night and day going round and round. Nighttime is dark, as soon as dawn, sunrise, it's all light, right? And positive and negative, positive and negative. So you take in. And when you send out love in the form of white light, and you're meditating on love, tung, tung, right? So that increases your love. Now you are practicing, and Dharma in action. And when you take in, you don't worry about it, and you overcome. It makes you, and it helps you to overcome your fear. Fear of getting sick, fear of being weak, and this and that. Overcome your fear, and you can become brave. Then this means that you are developing Tathagata Garbha. Also you are developing Buddha potential. You are developing Bodhisattva potential. You are becoming Bodhisattva. You are walking on the path of Bodhisattva. What does the Bodhisattva do? Bodhisattva is a warrior. Bodhisattva is a brave one. Is walking on the path without fear and with full of love and compassion and energy and strength and inspiration. This is how we do Tonglen practice. Tong means give, Len means receive and take. So you can take first and then give, or give first and take in. Either way, it's fine. It's going and coming, going and coming. This is Tonglen practice, and it's very powerful. Lots of people do this, and you can feel it, the benefit and the result. And people do one-to-one, or people do Tonglen for group. And I'm talking from my experience in the past. Myself done Tonglen practice for others, and I know other people do Tonglen practice, and they get the results, and I hear the benefit. People send me letters and emails and showing their gratitudes. They said, "Oh, I feel better already." And we do Tonglen practice especially for people who are sick, and we do Tonglen practice for dying. We do Tonglen practice during the death process, and the hospice center. And Tonglen practice is wonderful practice.
Om Mani Padme